Curious and lesser-known facts about Johnny Cash. 1. The border incident with smuggled pills. In 1965, Johnny Cash had a run-in with the law that helped cement his reputation as a rebellious and unconventional figure. During a trip to Mexico, he was detained in El Paso, Texas, while attempting to cross the border with a stash of amphetamine and tranquilizer pills hidden in his guitar case. The drugs were not illegal in Mexico, and although he was not smuggling in the traditional sense, he was carrying a considerable amount that raised suspicion. Cash was arrested and spent a night in jail, but he ultimately avoided a serious sentence by pleading guilty to a minor offense. This incident marked a period in his life when he was struggling with a strong addiction to drugs, a battle that would define much of his career and personal life in the years to come. Despite these challenges, Johnny Cash used experiences like this as inspiration for many of his songs and poems, reflecting his brutal honesty about his flaws and inner struggles. 2. His love for animals and the incident with the rhea. Although Johnny Cash is best known for his tough persona and emotionally intense songs, he also had a surprisingly tender side, his love for animals. On his ranch in Tennessee, he kept a variety of animals, from horses to exotic birds. One of the most peculiar animals he adopted was a rhea, a large, flightless bird native to South America, similar to an ostrich. The rhea, while initially an amusing curiosity, proved to be a difficult animal to manage. On one occasion at the ranch, the rhea became aggressive and attacked Johnny Cash. The bird delivered a kick so strong that it fractured several of Cash's ribs, leaving him in pain for weeks. Despite the attack, Cash did not get rid of the animal and continued to care for it, demonstrating his patience and compassion for living creatures, even those that hurt him. This episode also highlights the complexity of his personality, a man who could be firm and rugged on stage but full of empathy in his personal life. 3. His commitment to Native American rights. Johnny Cash was not just a musician, he was also a man with a deep sense of social justice. In 1964, long before Native American rights were widely discussed in society, he released the album Bitter Tears: Ballads of the American Indian. This work addressed historical and contemporary injustices faced by Native Americans, a topic that at the time was neither popular nor commercially viable. The album includes songs like The Ballad of Ira Hayes, which tells the true story of a Native American Marine who was one of the soldiers who raised the flag at Iwo Jima during World War II. Despite this heroic act, Ira Hayes faced discrimination and poverty upon returning home, a situation Johnny Cash courageously denounced in his music. Although radio stations initially boycotted the album due to its political content, Cash defended his work vehemently, sending letters and copies of the record to hundreds of radio stations to ensure his message was heard. This act of courage and his willingness to use his platform to address unpopular issues demonstrated that Johnny Cash was not only a talented artist, but also a defender of the oppressed. His commitment to the Native American cause remains one of the most admired and least known aspects of his career. What do you think about these lesser-known facts about Johnny Cash? Have they changed your perception of him, or do they reinforce what you already admired? Feel free to share your thoughts and join the conversation.